Hey everybody, Kenny here. I wrote a book called A Six-Pack of Hitchhiking Stories I just wanted to tell you about. Been on the road for 13 years, living out of my backpack, doing a lot of hitchhiking and doing a lot of beer drinking. So it made sense to write a book, A Six-Pack of Hitchhiking Stories. It's available as a book and an ebook and an audiobook. I got hammered one night and recorded the whole audiobook, so that should be interesting for those of you who want to go to the audiobook route. It's pretty good. So I just want to tell you about it really quickly. It's 6 chapters, a 6-pack of hitchhiking stories. Each chapter, each story is about a time where I was hitchhiking and beer was involved. So let's go chapter by chapter after I have a sip of beer. All right, chapter 1. That is a story about me hitchhiking to Laramie, Wyoming and going on the Tour de Laramie, which is a bike tour where you go to 30-odd bars in town and have a drink at each one. That turned into a crazy night and a crazy morning. That turned into a whole other adventure going down towards Colorado that I wasn't quite sure how it happened. That's chapter 1. Chapter 2 takes place in Germany for the most part. I guess the story starts in Czech Republic. But I got picked up by these 3 girls and invited to a multi-day party, and that as well involved a lot of beer and a lot of good times and confusion. I lost my backpack at one point, but it all worked out. Chapter 3, that is a story about Belgium and going to taste one of the best beers on the planet at a monastery, West Vleteren. So that is that journey, hitchhiking out there. Chapter 4 is a fun one. That takes place in Washington State for the most part. It involves a keg scavenger hunt, hitchhiking there from the coast, meeting some people who saw my backpack and invited me to stay. It's a whole good adventure looking for that keg. Chapter 5 is a really fun one. That is Sierra Nevada Beer Camp. I won a contest to go to this Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory-esque beer camp version of that, and it is the story of not only the beer camp but the aftermath of going to try the beer that we brewed at camp at all these different places along the coast, the western coast of the United States. Finally, chapter 6, also a very fun one. That is when I went to Ireland and became a minor celebrity in a way. I was trying to go to every pub with my last name, Flannery, and the radio got involved, and then the newspaper got involved, and wound up on TV and all this stuff, just trying to go to Flannery bars. It was a hell of an adventure, a good time. So that's it, a 6-pack of hitchhiking stories. You can get it on Amazon. There's a link in the description, the paperback, the ebook, or the drunk-ass audio book version. They're all gonna be good. So cheers, enjoy the 6-pack.